I'm trying to make it more of a lifestyle thing now.
You got your sets planned out already though. You're doing
I'm gonna go pretty easy. It doesn't take much to beat me down. I'm gonna go in
bicep,
there.
tricep, quad.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in there, stretch out. Stretch out my lower back a little, and then do some legs. I'm probably gonna do some squats. I mean, I'll be honest. Squats pretty much hit everything. I almost just do squats and that's it.
Deadlift.
Yeah, I did deadlift yesterday.
Squat and deadlift. I think that's all you got to do.
Dude, I deadlift yesterday. I do incline bench.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I do the basic workouts. I think they hit every muscle.
Yeah. Well, you think so, but then you see the guys who really know what they're doing. They do some extra stuff.
Well, I was like, I don't know if I want that extra stuff. I just want to look fit.
Extra stuff's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my size, I seen a dude. You ever size up guys? You see them on the street, somebody like your size, and you see their biceps, and you picture what it would look like on you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking at these dudes' biceps all at the gym.
Well, that's the problem is that you can't just get bicep. You got to get the whole package going.
Well, I think when you're little and you just get the biceps, it's nice.
Nah. I mean, it'll look weird. It still looks out of shape because your shoulders still you got to hit the shoulders and the traps or whatever.
I seen a dude my size. Dude, he couldn't have weighed more than 120 pounds. He was like my height. Arms just jacked, but everything else bone skinny. It made the arms look bigger. I walked up on him, right?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I walked up on him. I swear to God, we had the same size arms. From afar, he looked huge.
Well, I don't know if that's like functionally, though. I think over time, you're going to end up hurting yourself.
You don't think?
The rest of your body has to still, support the weight. I think you still need even distribution.
It's just
if you
weird.
go too much on one thing, it's like having different sized tires in a car. Where it's like the tires, you got to rotate the tires so they all get equal wear.
Yeah, that's why I don't want the extra stuff. I want to run.
Yeah.
No,
but I think like even just squats and deadlifts, it's like there is some like you're missing a couple spots.
Yeah,
and it's like you'll notice it over time. But I think that's how you end up getting hurt because like you don't work the support muscles or something.
Well, I know I don't work my butt. Like that's one of my goals. I started looking up some glute exercises. I'm gonna do calves. I asked ChatGPT.
Well, it's like the one where you're leaning forward, the rows or whatever.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. I did that one. I mean, I think I need to work my back more. I always just did chest for years, bench press.
You can't even see the back.
Yeah.
What are we even doing?
Yeah, why waste your time? But I feel like I got that bad posture because of it. It's all front meat.
Well, there's that, and it's just phone time and everything. But yeah. I mean, like it's hard to. It takes a lot of discipline to work out on something that you can't even see.
That's true.
Yeah.
Arms, I feel like it's a waste of time. You take these 35-pound dumbbells and do curls.
Yeah.
I don't really do it like that.
I mean, I think it's like what you do 3 sets of 10.
Yeah.
3-4 sets.
Yeah, I do some sets.
Knock them out. Yeah.
I do the cable curls.
Yeah. I mean, how long do you spend at the gym?
It's cool. Somebody like 40 minutes or something. Well, I stretch out now before and after. That's so important.
Oh, yeah.
But somebody little like me, I can get like kind of ripped up quick.
Right.
I got short arms. There's not much to fill there.
Right. Well, you could, but I mean, like, it still does. I think the older you get, the harder it is to actually, like, make things happen.
Yeah, I want to use that dude's trick where it's all about, like, it's an optical illusion. I'm telling you, I walked up on the dude. His arms looked huge. Danny, I feel like I had bigger arms than the guy. It's a mind trick.
Yeah, well, his waist was probably like 22 inches.
Dude, it probably was.
Yeah, it was some weird shit.
He had to be 100.
You think you had to get special pants? That guy's really got to get special pants.
Yeah. Dude, I guarantee you he does.
I don't know if that's like, you don't want to be do you really want to be known as the guy who's an optical illusion, though?
Yeah, just 120 pounds, all biceps.
Your friends still got to see you.
It would look good on camera.
It would look good at first, but then I think you turn to the side, and all of a sudden it's like, whoa.
It's
something
crazy.
Ain't right.
You ever see people on camera that you see and you're like, oh, they're always a fit person, and then you see somebody else. Like when I first started seeing Kevin Hart in like videos, but on real life and camera, he looks jacked. And he probably is a little jacked in real life. But then you see him standing next to just a regular dude, and it's like, oh, his arms are almost the same size as that regular guy.
Well, for his size, though, you got to really appreciate how short this dude is.
Yeah,
but he is like 5'2", and he is like, I think he is jacked.
Well, it's probably a lot easier.
It's kind of like
too.
you see, like, the UFC guys who's like 120 pounds.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, this dude can't fight, and he's jacked, but you see him come in the street, it does look like a child.
But I kind of like being like a lighter weight. Those big dudes that get big and they're sweating just eating chicken wings or something. You just sweat from eating, just from this simple illusion, breathing heavy.
Well, I feel like it's like a seasonal thing too. This is the season. You really don't want to be all big.
And you see it in my neighborhood.
Yeah, you don't want a lot of extra going on.
What 75% of the dudes in my neighborhood are jacked with no shirts on.
Oh, yeah.
And you know it's all hot. They're all oiled up.
But then I think during the winter time, you want to be carrying around a little bit more bulk.
Yeah, it's all about the cut and bulk.
Yeah. You got to cut. Sometimes you got to cut. Sometimes you got to bulk.
I just want to be lean and quick. Like, I want to run. I want to do some, be agility. Like,
I want to do the kind of like the workouts where there's like you jump on a bar.
Yeah.
You do like multiple things.
Pull-ups, lightweight stuff.
Well, it's like the burpee thing. Then you jump and do the pull-up. And then you turn and kick.
Yeah.
Do some like kickboxing kind of shit.
I'll be honest,
It's very
man.
dull if you're like just doing the same workouts.
You almost just described in a way competitive pole dancing. That's really what it is.
Yeah, well, it's like circuit training. It's the same way football players train.
Yeah.
Where it's like you throw the thing and then you do the little feet thing.
Yeah.
Go to the side, left, right. It's like you're training like flexibility and pliability and like, endurance, not just how much can you deadlift.
Well, also, it's like full body when you're swinging on a stripper pole.
Yeah.
Dude, I see a lot of those male pole dancers now. I'm kind of in the community.
Right.
And I'll tell you what, they're ripped up. They're like Travolta in that movie.
It's core strength, too.
Yeah.
It's like real functional strength.
I mean, abs. They look like Rambo, these dudes.
But that thing where you like hold on with your legs and you go kind of diagonal. Yeah. And then you like slowly move down.
They do it all. I seen this one dude, I was watching him. He did it over a split, spinning across the pole. One leg on the pole, he brings his other leg up to the pole, dude.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't know, did you know those poles, there's a lock and unlock button? You can make it twirl or not twirl.
Oh, really?
I never knew that. Yeah, there's a button.
That makes sense.
There's a button to make the pole twirl.
But you see these guys in the park, and it's like a 50-year-old guy who's been doing one workout for his entire life.
Yeah.
And they do the thing where they're on the bar and they go upside down and start doing push-ups upside down or something.
Oh, yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah, and then they spin around with their legs and that is like a full body. That's like a Batman workout.
I know a guy in Ohio for the past 30 years. Every day, he said he only missed 1 day or 2 days within the 30 years. He walks around the park with dumbbells.
Oh, yeah.
He just carries them.
Wow.
Yep.
That takes discipline.
Yeah, it does. He wanted to arm wrestle me. I beat him.
There is something about working out, though, where it's like, as much as you do have goals and you want to stick to the plan, it's like, let's do something else.
Make it fun.
Yeah, we got to mix this up a little bit. Some
trick
days
is-
you want to wrestle. Some days let's do a little boxing.
My trick always was you watch the trainer. Like, you be cheap, you go to the gym, you hang out, and you see what the trainer does.
Course, yeah.
But here's the problem with that. The trainer tells you what your form's good or bad.
Right.
So it's like you could still be doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Like TikTok, you can only learn so much. I'm trying to work out. I didn't feel it. I'm doing lat pull downs. I didn't feel it anywhere. In my arms, it says my back's supposed to hurt. I'm trying to adjust.
Yeah. Well, the thing with all those guys, the first thing they always tell you in those TikTok videos is like, stop trying to do so much weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just do curls with 15-pound dumbbells.
Focus on the burn.
Yeah, and they're like, it's like a psychological thing where they're trying to fuck with you.
Yeah.
Up top, they're like, no, you're doing this wrong.
And they always come in it right away. They'll like throw a sandwich on the ground,
Yeah.
and they'll come in.
Well,
You want to know why you're not growing?
Yeah, but it's like, oh, you don't know me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm growing.
You're making assumptions.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm doing it right. You're just trying to drum up business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't blame him. I had a trainer, dude. He was so like half-assed everything that we did. He watched me once. I bought him in Ohio. It was the worst experience I had. And then the dude's like, he made a mistake and said I could call him when I have cravings. Bro, I called this dude 3 times a day, like for junk food.
AA or something? Oh, wow.
Well, like, he was my trainer, dietitian, everything. It was expensive, too. It was like $300 a month.
Wow.
And, this dude was like, yeah, I'm just a little too busy. We can't, dude, I'd call him with cravings. And I lost a little bit of weight, but I called the dude so much I couldn't use him no more. I had to change gyms.
What kind of cravings did you have?
I would just call him, like, I really want some potato
spicy
chips
chicken sandwich
or
or something?
cereal. I'd be telling him, like, dude, I'm really craving Lucky Charms. What do you do when you want Lucky Charms?
Wow.
And he'd be like, you got to put it down. He'd tell me, leave it.
You're just
Leave
calling him
that
from
shit.
Wendy's?
Yeah.
Man, they got a chicken sandwich. They got a teriyaki sandwich.
I used to call them over the Reese's. It's a rare place. It's called Handles. It's like in middle of yeah. Dude, so they had the Reese's Pieces Blizzard or Hurricane. Dude, I would be calling this. That was my whole problem. That's why I was fat my whole life. I'd get 2 a day.
Wow.
It was a hangout. Everybody went to Handles.
Yeah. Well, no, people aren't hanging out at Whole Foods.
Yep.
When you get a bunch of people hanging out, then nothing healthy is happening.
I'll tell you where I'm going to start going. I'm going to start taking the train to that good grocery store, that Wigman's.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to take the train.
That's not like a very healthy place, though.
Yeah, but everything's cooked. It's easy.
It's cooked and it's easy, but it's not like that. It's not like Whole Foods where everything is all vegetables and stuff.
Yeah, but
Wegmans is like you're buying like a gigantic sandwich for $8.
Yeah, or some fried chicken.
Yeah, you're getting fried chicken and some like Kobe beef or something.
There's a place on Graham Avenue, dude. If you want a good Italian sandwich, it's
I've been there.
Oh yeah, what is that place? Dude, that place is
it's like a girl's name or something, right?
Yeah.
Your boy Cooge just opened a.
Oh yeah, I seen that, dude. I wanted to make a video for him.
Williamsburg now too. That dude, yeah, it looks like it's just like a regular shop, but I think he's probably got plans for it.
Well, those Italians make great sandwiches. All those guys down there.
Yeah.
There's some good food right in that area. Yeah, dude, good for Cooge. I'm glad he got to project that into something, man.
Yeah. Well, it's just like you got to think in the future, man. Someday you got to open a gym.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you got to start thinking in terms of businesses.
Definitely not a comedy club.
Yeah.
You think a boxing gym?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Dude, and everybody's doing it now.
Yeah. I mean, a boxing gym for dudes.
Yeah. Like a real boxing gym.
No kickboxing here.
I'd get real trainers in there.
I'd open 2 gyms.
Yeah.
One for women, one for men.
Yeah.
So it's like you want to go do some girl stuff. The next door.
Yeah. You get a little room for your wife.
Yeah. Well, it's like you guys want to go do some cardio.
Stick her there. Keep my wife busy for 2 hours.
We're learning how to fucking throw down over here.
I'd want
Marky's
real trainers. And I want like children showing up there fucked up. Like
the runaway. Yeah. Well, it's like you just hang out at Port Authority.
They're just fucking crying.
When you see the runaways show up at Port Authority, you just tell them, "Hey, kid."
Yeah.
Throw them a towel.
Yeah,
you know how to wipe off the floor.
You know you could change your life. It's one punch away.
You're gonna have them all working there for free.
Well, the only problem with that is I don't want people thinking I'm their father and shit.
Hey, maybe it's what you need.
But those
little responsibility.
Kids, you're right. I could help them out.
Yeah.
Get them on diets. I know how to do it.
Young Latino runaway.
Yeah, skipping rope.
Yeah. Next thing you know, this dude is this 120-pound champion.
Yeah, dude, I'd be flying to Mexico and getting kids.
Yeah.
Cozumel.
I would love to just my dream when I was a kid, when I was watching Rocky.
Yeah.
I can never picture myself as Rocky because it's too macho. But I always picture myself as like Mick. As like the guy, I want to like invent new exercises for guys to do.
Well, people believe you.
I'll take like a rope and I'll add like a wrench to it.
Yeah.
I got to spin the wrench around, something like that.
Yeah.
Where you got to dodge the wrench.
Yeah.
We're going to swing 2 ropes at you at the same time. This is going to train your reflexes.
You're very believable, and you got that Asian stuff going for you.
Well, all that stuff in Rocky 4, especially when he's in Russia and he's doing the thing with the logs and everything. It's just, you could just make that up.
Yeah, what's it working? My Uncle Marty made up a machine.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about it? The tire iron one?
That's what guys do, though. You think about new ways to train somebody. Because, I mean, you think about it, literally anything you can pick up and move, that is exercise.
Yeah.
So it's doing something. But especially when you think about boxing.
Yeah.
Because it's like boxing, you can just, you're driving in the car and the guy's behind you you got a rope pulling you.
Yeah.
Doing that thing. Or he's just doing the thing with the mitts and doing all that kind of shit. That's just somebody just made that up at some point.
In track, I ran track, and, you think about what they put you through. I don't think they're allowed to train you this hard anymore, but they cut trash bags, the sleeves off trash bags. We're all wearing black trash bags. We're inside these old beat-up tires, and we're running with them, and the coach
you can't do that anymore.
Yeah, dude, and the coach is driving his truck, like,
wow.
in front, like, we're running, he's in front of us, we're chasing the truck.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, I think with boxing, too, it's like not only do you get to do that kind of stuff, because there is the cardio, like, road work, running on the street.
Yeah.
And there's also, do you just get to, like, slap somebody around just to toughen them up?
Quick with it, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, I want to show you something.
Or I'll take 2 tennis rackets and start slapping you back and forth. Somehow that's going to help your agility.
Yeah, you got to train them. I would get crazy with it, dude. You know me, dude. I'd have them kids working out hard. Get adults. I'd find somebody 40 on the streets, try to give them a comeback.
And just try to get them to eat all this just weird food.
Yeah, just chicken.
No, well, you got to eat 10 things of asparagus.
I would almost
raw.
do some real soggy oatmeal And that's all you get in the morning. Yeah.
And not only do you got to eat the oatmeal, you got to thank me for it.
And I wanted to get, when I was a kid, my dream was to always have a pulley system with ropes to make me do splits.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
How cool would that be?
It's like Pilates.
Yeah.
But especially if it's like if you get like 5 guys training at the same time, and it's like, who wants it the most?
Right.
Who's going to go through my stupid system and not complain about it?
Well, then we go to different camps. I start meeting their family.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and I start telling them, listen, Ralphie's a good kid.
Yeah. You got to go easy on him.
Yeah, he's going to be on dope just like his father.
Oh, man. Yeah, we got to move to Philly.
Yeah, or we just like get them over.
Some fucked up part of Philadelphia.
We could drive the kids up from Philly.
Go out to Kensington, one of those places where everybody's out. Yeah.
We got to go to the school and get the list of the kids that are expelled the most.
Oh, yeah, right.
It's all about the big kids. You find a real big one, like a 12-year-old that's 6'2". That's the way to do it.
Well, the kid that's been held back a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's all fucked up.
He's got some anger issues.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even think boxing is even like on their minds anymore. I think any of those kids, though, who is like kind of fucked up in that age, they're going to turn into like Twitch streamers or something. These kids are not training to box from the age of 12 anymore.
Yeah, I wonder what
you got to go to Mexico
doing
for that kind of shit.
Yeah, you really do. There's some boxing gyms over here, but you're right. They're all filled with girls. Every gym.
This is all cardio. No one's actually sparring and like you actually like throwing down.
I want to learn the proper way. I boxed before, but I never really had the coach. I just went in there and did what I could do. My trainer was an alcoholic. He just, he'd tell me everybody would beat he'd be like, Connor will fuck you up. And I meet the kid. He's like 12 years old. I'm like, dude, I'm not even going to hit this fucking kid.
Right.
But he was one of those big 12-year-olds. I beat his ass, though.
These days, though, it's like you can learn a lot, I think, on like TikTok. Just watching.
Yeah,
I always get recommended those videos about how to throw a jab. And it's like, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's stuff that you wouldn't know unless somebody told you.
I guess you're right. Yeah, I should start looking at it. And I want to learn how to be a massage therapist, too. I'm a jealous boyfriend,
Well, that's a separate thing. Well, I mean, learning how to box would also help in that situation.
Yeah.
You never know when you have to box somebody.
Yeah, you might got to throw somebody down.
Oh. Well, I think you got to learn how to box, and it's like you got to learn how to wrestle, too.
I would love, dude. I'd be an asshole.
Oh yeah.
You know me, the type of guy I am. Somebody mouthed off to me. I want to be one of those people that could just shoot in.
Oh, absolutely.
You ever see them when they just shoot in?
Especially short guys already have an advantage.
And you're
shoot already
in on
low to
somebody.
the ground. Yeah,
nobody's gonna expect it. Mm-hmm. Quick like a wrestler. I would hate
do the double leg. And you just pick them up.
Remember back in the day when it was cool to have cauliflower ear? Like everybody was doing it. People were doing a fake cauliflower ear. They're like, just get out the way because you look tough.
That shit's gross.
Nobody's doing it now. I mean, now it's like, then you look tough like a fighter, but now everybody got guns. Guns got cool again.
Well, I mean, people do like jiu-jitsu now. Everybody's doing Brazilian jiu-jitsu, which is like, it's cool and it's effective, but it's also like, it's not wrestling. Wrestling, like the kind of shit you're talking about?
Yeah.
Where you're just at a bar and all of a sudden you're just like...
shoot in.
You shoot in and you do the double leg and you pick them up.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, their legs are dangling. That is like ultimate man wrestling.
Well, you need big, thick legs like Rocky Marciano. Like,
yeah.
Dude, every wrestler has those.
Yeah. But it's not even just that, but it's the willingness to not try to engage in a fist fight.
Yeah.
Because you see the fight about to start and everybody thinks you're going to throw a punch. And no one's expecting you to go for the double leg.
Yeah, they're down, dude. You take their legs, they're done.
Exactly. Once you can't, that's the ultimate kind of fighting. That's what the UFC, that's what everybody does now in the UFC. It's all grappling.
And you could go behind them and suplex them on their back. It's over.
Yeah.
Imagine that on the cement.
Well, just think about all the times in your life that another man has picked you up.
Yeah.
And your legs were dangling and you felt emasculated. That's what you got to take out on everybody else. Now it's your turn.
Yeah, I remember my girlfriend's ex. She was bartending. He'd always come in and pick me up.
Oh,
he was
man.
like 6'2". He'd be like, "You're just a little guy."
No, I'm not.
Yeah. He'd have me all over his shoulder, smacking me on the ass for real. She'd be like, "Put him down."
Put my boyfriend down.
Yeah, stop. He's going to be mad. And I'd get all mad.
Oh, man. Especially when they pick you up from behind.
Yeah, I'd be like, why'd you text him to tell him to come?
Yeah. Next time I'm going to wear my heavy shoes.
Dude, we went to a restaurant. We were at Goodnight Sonny's, nice restaurant. Dude, I look over. I see him. What's he do? Comes, picks me up.
Oh, man.
Dude, I swear to God, I'm dressed nice.
Wow, it's your big night.
Phone fell out of my pocket.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem. It's that you're never going to be like big. No matter how much you work out or learn how to wrestle.
Well, if I wouldn't want to be big. That's the problem. If somebody tries to grab me, I'd rather box and slap him in the face. Be like, bro, what the fuck you doing?
What if the guy knows how to wrestle, though? Once he gets in close, all that boxing shit's out the window.
I got to learn it all. Or just keep a little 25 automatic on me.
Even then, once the guy's wrestling you, how are you going to pull your gun out?
Oh, I mean, dude, you got
wrestling is the ultimate. No,
yeah.
Once you get close game is everything.
Yeah.
That's what we were learning. And the UFC, you go back to watch remember the original UFC back in the day?
Oh, the good shit?
The 90s,
yeah.
when it was like there was no weight classes.
On that weird channel?
Well, it was like porn almost. Where you watch
it was.
Blockbuster and there's like a sumo wrestler fighting the boxer.
Yeah.
And there was, it was kind of a freak show. But the idea of the UFC was, what is the best style of fighting? It's like Mortal Kombat.
The Kumite.
Where it's like Bloodsport. Where it's like, is it the boxer? Is it the jiu-jitsu? Is it sumo? Is it judo? 40 years later, 30 years later in the UFC, we have the answer now. You got to wrestle.
It is wrestling.
It is wrestling. Once you grab a guy, it's over.
Wow.
Once you grab a guy and bring him to the ground, you can't pull back for a punch. You can't do shit.
Dude, you're a smart dude,
So
man.
it's like, that's what everybody, it's fun, but it's not fun to watch. But it's like, that is, if I was a kid right now, I mean, I did judo when I was a kid. But like, if I had kids right now, I would put them in wrestling classes from the start.
Dude, wrestling class will make your kid tough.
Oh,
it really will. I had I have about 5
like
friends that wrestled.
Core strength too. It's
well,
like
they're
full,
still
like,
skinny from it.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Those kids were so malnourished as kids, they just can't gain weight. They all have 8-packs, 40 years old still.
Wow.
They would tell me they would be like 3-gram crackers a day, like animal crackers. The coach would tell them to eat that.
Well, that was the first. It was the first time in sports when you were a kid in high school wrestling. It's the first time I've seen somebody cut weight. The kid's like 16 years old and he's like starving himself.
Yeah.
And like running with the full sweatsuit on.
In a sauna. I did that boxing too, though.
Well, boxing, it's like that's something that comes later. But like these are like children.
No, even when you're 15 to 16, you always got to make weight class as a boxer.
Oh, yeah. But I remember watching my friend when I was in high school. And it's like, what are you even doing this for?
Right.
You're not going to go pro doing this. There's no money in being a wrestler.
Yeah, that those kids, that was a sport for a short man. It was the good short man sport.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, you're low to the ground. Even just the wrestling stance, it's kind of like a short man stance.
They took that out of schools. It's a problem. Like, I think if they had wrestling back in schools, the whole world would be different. A lot more short men would get dates.
Right.
Imagine.
Well, I mean, like, these wrestler types, these are not the kind of guys, in my opinion, that you want to hang around.
Oh, yeah, because girls like to eat.
Well, it's not even that, but it's like, if you know you're really good at wrestling, you always want to wrestle. It's like you're always saying about guys who get together and start doing push-ups.
Yeah.
It's like they can't help themselves. You're
Yeah.
just at the barbecue for 15 minutes. Next thing you know, this dude's got you in a headlock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My buddy Jacob used to do that, dude. He'd shoot and start wrestling me. You know how they start? They just start putting their head on your chest.
Yeah.
He was a great wrestler.
Once they grab you like that, and it's like you feel helpless.
Dude, this kid weighed like he was so light, probably another 122-pounder. I seen him. He benched like 285.
Wow.
It's a lot of weight when you think about it.
Well, he's got like functional weight too. It's not just bench press kind of weight.
Yeah.
He's got the kind of weight where it's like it shifts around.
And he was a painter by day.
Yeah. The thing with wrestling, though, like I'm saying, is that nowadays, if you have a kid like that who's ambitious and he's 12 years old, he wants to be in the NBA. He wants to make some money.
Yeah, but you only get so much height.
No, I don't mean that, but it's like you do have people want to do things that they know they can go pro in. But like the kind of stuff where it's like boxing or even like playing soccer in America, you're not going to make any money.
Yeah,
well, I mean, you do it because you love doing it. Boxing,
know,
you could. Wrestling, you're not going to make any money.
Or running track. Well, people want to compete in the Olympics, I think, when they think
even
wrestling.
that, though, that's not like a money sport.
Yeah,
the only money sports are football and basketball now. Baseball.
What do you think they're thinking when they're like, I want to get the gold in the Olympics, then everything will just come true in my life?
I guess. I mean, like, even the Olympics, it's like you're famous for like 2 weeks.
I know, man. How sad is that? I
a lot
looked
of
at
training.
like 5 gold Olympic medalists that follow me.
Yeah. I mean, I think like that's the kind of thing you do it, and then you can be like a coach or something. You know, you teach at Stanford.
Yeah, same thing with wrestling.
Yeah. And I think the one thing that's good about being that kind of like a wrestler or a guy who wrestled in high school and who went to state is that for the rest of your life, you can always talk to the other wrestlers. You're at the airport and you see a dude who looks kind of thick.
Yeah.
And you just go up to him and try to like, you fuck with him a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's almost like being in the Army where it's like you guys have that bond now.
Yeah. Yeah, we wrestled at OU.
Yeah. You're always bragging about going to state.
Now, I wonder how the wives feel when they meet their husband's wrestling partner. This is Gary. Oh, we spent hours grappling.
Oh, yeah, I know that guy's waist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Gary. He choked me out with his legs, hon.
Yeah. That guy's thighs are powerful,
Yeah.
I can tell you. You got the reverse on me.
Yeah. All for years, honey.
No, I mean, like, in, like, Japan, it's one of the only countries where it's, like, sumo.
Oh, yeah.
Sumo is the only kind of sport. It's one of the only sports I can think of where it's specifically popular and super popular only in that one country.
Wow.
Because most Japanese stuff kind of becomes popular through, anime or whatever, or video games. It becomes popular overseas in other cultures. But there's something about sumo where if you're in Japan and you're like the guy in sumo, it's like being president.
Yeah, wow, it's crazy.
You just walk around and people treat you like a god, and they like give you free food, and they're like honored when you eat their food.
Man,
yeah.
How big are they in real life?
They're big boys.
You ever see a sumo wrestler in real life?
Uh-uh.
Man, that would be something to see.
But it's almost like a spiritual thing where it's like these guys all train together and they live together, and they all like they train every day, but they're all like massive, so they're always constantly eating. So it's like, I think in like ancient Japan, I think the tradition was always just like, it's almost like being a monk where you're living a life. You're not like rich, but you are famous. So anywhere you go, people are just giving you stuff. The guy just walks through the middle of town and people are just handing him chicken or something,
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it's got to be crazy to be like, to have to gain more weight and more weight. Like there's not a limit where they stop gaining. Their whole goal
well,
is
it's all functional. It's like you're saying, bulk and cut.
Do they do
it's
that?
A lot of bulk. Well, you do stuff to win your match, so you don't want to get gigantic. You want to get big enough that you can pick up another big guy. So you still got to be, quick enough to be able to, because you know how sumo works.
I really don't. I thought they push each other out of a circle.
Yeah, they're in the circle, and the goal is to push the other guy out of the circle or make his knees touch the ground. So it's like you do have to be. It's almost like football. It's like the way offensive line.
So you have to be in shape and still.
So you have to still have your low center of gravity, and you got to be quick enough to be able to jump out of the way. Toss the guy to the side.
Yeah, man. Can you imagine those ankles, those feet?
Oh man, he must. It's the kind of thing though where those guys. It looks like he would be like too fat to stand up, but he can do that squatting thing, that like Vietnamese squat.
Yeah.
Where you like squat and smoke a cigarette at the same time for like 8 hours in a row. That's the kind of thing where, like, regular people, most skinny guys, me and you couldn't even do it.
In a real life, that dude could kill us is just by running us against a building.
Yeah. He could kill you and, like, it would be real calm.
If he just...
It would be real, like, spiritual about it.
Wow.
Yeah, you'd deserve it.
His ponytail, that's the last thing you'd see.
Yeah, just a little swishing sound.
He's sitting on you, you'd hear the ponytail.
Mm-hmm. That's what America doesn't really have, though. In America, the closest thing we have is, like... It's like LeBron James or something. But, I mean, LeBron is like, he's like a big, rich, famous guy. We don't have like a spiritual celebrity.
I think we go more toward, I don't know. Yeah, there's no spiritual sport.
There's no even baseball used to be that kind of sport. But it's like these days, things are, it's in America, everything is so like show business in Hollywood.
Yeah, actors used to, they used to thank God all the time. Sports players would always thank God. Now I don't think you're allowed to.
Yeah, well, you feel corny. People in America don't have that kind of like you don't have that kind of pride, I guess, anymore.
Yeah, consumerism.
But I mean, like there's a certain feeling. I guess maybe if it's like if you're like Obama or something, one of those guys who just walks in and he kind of has that aura about him.
The most spiritual one we got is Kanye, Closed on Sunday. Did you ever hear him really sing on that?
Yeah.
I mean, dude, it sounds like an angel.
Yeah.
Or R. Kelly was probably our spiritual guy, sadly.
Well, I don't mean like a religious guy. I just mean like the guy who's famous but not rich. Think about that.
Oh, famous but not rich.
Somebody who could be like, maybe it's almost like some sort of, he's probably a social media guy now.
Who would be now? Because he'd probably be rich.
Oh yeah.
Anybody from movies actually is they'll probably fuck that money all up.
Right.
Jarrett from Subway, he's famous.
Oh, these are all bad guys
rich.
you're naming. Though.
Yeah.
You need somebody who's like, it's like a Jesus figure.
And just for Jesus still not
Jesus
famous.
wasn't rich. He was, but I mean, it's still Jesus. So
that's
it's
a
like
good
somebody
question.
who walks with he's in the streets. The guy you could just see. That's why I'm saying maybe it's like the mayor.
Maybe this new guy. It could be, honestly.
Yeah, people love the new guy. If he could walk, if that dude walks through the West Village, I guarantee you, he's got mobs of people just
throwing flowers.
People just want to like reach out and touch him, or it's like being the Pope.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
The Pope, that last Pope died, and his net worth was like $30.
Wow.
They showed a picture of his room. It looked worse than this room.
Wow.
It was just like a bed and like a Bible and some slippers or something.
He lived at the Vatican, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I seen those rooms are very basic. They're just, there's nothing to them.
Yeah.
That place is so old.
I mean, I guess he probably wasn't paying rent or anything. But
I bet it had a great view, though.
I don't think there's any windows.
Wow.
The guy didn't even have a phone.
Man.
Yeah.
What did they do?
All he's got is some sandals.
He prayed all day.
I think you ride around. You make a speech every once in a while, and I guess you ride around.
When I was in Italy, they did it. I got to see the Pope do a church sermon.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Wow. He was
crazy. It was outside.
Latin or something?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was outside, right outside the Vatican.
Wow.
Huge lines.
See, that's the kind of thing where it's like, I don't want to say that's the kind of fame I want, but I know, I mean, imagine your parents seeing you like that.
Man. You know who we got who's good? Cat Williams. He adopted a bunch of kids. I mean, he's rich, too, but he's like a saint.
He's like a pimp, too.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing.
It's hard to be a pimp.
Yeah. It's hard to be a pimp and be a saint.
But yeah, Cat Williams is the kind of guy where it's almost like everybody says aura now, but he does have that kind of aura where like if he just walks in the room, everybody's going to turn and look at him.
Yeah.
And you feel like Cat Williams is the kind of guy where if you're talking to him, he's going to talk real quiet.
Or what about the dude from Club Shay Shay?
Oh, Shannon Sharp?
Yeah.
That dude's rich as hell.
Oh, yeah.
And he's not like a moral figure.
Yeah, Cat
no one
would
looks
be
up
quiet.
to Yeah.
Well, you never know.
Cat Williams, though, is the kind of guy who he like takes himself seriously enough that you believe him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's like the kind of guy where like I feel like if you just listen to him talk for a while, he's going to say something profound.
Yeah, like Eddie Griffin.
Yeah. But he's the kind of guy who's like he's so far in his own world and he's so confident in who he is that he is almost like almost of a Jesus figure.
It was crazy how with comedy back in the day, it was mandatory to have abs and like an unbuttoned shirt. Remember, a lot of people did that back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Eddie Griffin did it, right?
Well,
a lot of
that whole style of wearing like a button-up shirt with no undershirt under it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something that like most guys don't. You feel weird doing it now.
Yeah.
That was the style back then, though.
It was harder to get Hanes.
You're showing up a lot of chest.
If I had chest hair, I'd show it off. Girls like chest hair.
But I mean, if you were doing it, when you do your first comedy special, what do you think you're going to wear?
I'm probably going to wear just like
something loud or something regular?
Probably something regular, just like a button down and dress pants.
Ah, come on.
What, you think I should go crazy?
It's not going to stand out.
What should I do?
Everybody's wearing that. I mean, I think you got to like, you got to pick something kind of like people are going to remember.
You'd go something loud?
Or just like a regular button-up shirt where you got to have like 4 buttons unbuttoned.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then like throughout the hour, by the end of the hour, that shit's gone.
Should I do that on my special?
During your closer, you just fucking throw that shit on the ground.
I'll get abs. I want button it and an act out.
While the credits are rolling, you throw your shirt to some girl in the crowd.
Yeah, they said there was people that they would pay people. They were trying to amp up a comedian, and they would pay girls to throw like panties on stage, like fake underwear, like, after the comedy shows.
If you do that, don't tell me you did it.
Right.
Yeah, let me have my fantasy for a little while.
Yeah, I know. They wanted to amp it up for the show.
Wow.
I don't know if it was Kings of Comedy or what.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I'd do, to be honest with you. Girls, I mean, dude, a girl, I don't keep any girls' underwear. I have friends that do.
Well, I mean, you got to act cool. You can't like take the underwear and then bring it home with you.
Well, my friend nails it to the wall. He's got all these girls' underwears and bras hanging on his wall.
Oh, well, that's like something they left at his place.
Yeah, and he's all proud of it.
It'd be different if you were at the theater and they threw the panties on the stage and you just took them. So, no, that's...
Oh, my God.
That's pathetic.
Can you imagine?
I'm sure there's some guys who would, but it's
Bro.
like... No, this stays in one place. This is not going to a second location.
This was a moment.
Yeah, exactly. Enjoy the moment. But it's like, no, this is, you're not taking it. It's like some serial killer shit.
Oh, dude, if somebody picked them things up, career's over. Late night show.
Yeah, they got that video going for you.
You do your Tonight Show with some old lady's panties.